Hello everyone, I am not on the right page. Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and welcome back to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 14, Day 5. It is a yellow day. Of course, we're just going to be running the standard for Daemons. Works pretty well, has been scoring pretty well. I almost feel like it has a 100% win rate. I don't know for sure if it does. This is actually a pretty definitive day. If I'm not mistaken, Power Gems is #1 in this bracket. Never mind. Well, we're #1 now. But they were the #1 in this bracket, so they're technically the hardest guild that we can possibly face this entire week. So let's see how we do, since this is theoretically the hardest battles that should occur out of any of these 6 that we've done. So we'll see how this goes, see how hard they actually are, and hopefully maintain #1 in bracket 1 or #1 and 2, and then so we move back up to bracket 1 like we should be. So yeah, let's hopefully go over well. Hello everyone. Also, unless I go to Gems of War Guild, Gems of War jail. No. But you did mention to me on the forum nicely to not stream it ever again. But I do have to say, it was worth it. That was the most fun I have ever had. Actually, is that the most fun Gems of War stream we've ever done? It's pretty close if it wasn't. The stream we just did was pretty much the best Gems of War stream I've ever done. That was so much fun. It was definitely worth it. So yes, that happened. Anyways, let's go into Guild Wars and do our Guild War battles. Let's see, yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Where are you, my yellow team? There it is, pure yellow, and we'll just run this all 5 times. Yeah, all 5 times. Should be fine. Gorgotha, Moloch, Amnesia, Famine, pretty standard. Silent one could be a little annoying. Other than that, should be fine. Oh, let's get into it. Oh, yeah, we don't have anything with immune to silence. That could be actually really annoying if we end up missing. As long as the Mercy misses, though, we'll be fine. I just said that we basically never lose with this team. That'd be funny if I actually lose during this battle. Anyways, it's a yellow day. In we go. Watching Tacet fail. Yes, the fail compilations. Also, hello Vampire, hello War, hello Asylum, hello Henny, hello Patrick, hello Joe, hello Fruites. Also, I love how the viewers just drop from like 100 to like 25. It's like, whoop. No. I know that Gems of War isn't as interesting. Still gotta do it though. All the Gems of Wars in this. Or not the Gems of War, I meant the Guild Wars, not Gems of War. Let's see, move that over to the corner. And go from there. Oh, also we already got silenced. That didn't take long. I was just saying too, it's like, we hopefully will not get silenced. Oh, whoops. That didn't take long. That didn't take long at all. Where do we go? We'll take the green. Move that over. Hello, Lewis! That was the most interesting stream in a while, yeah. Well, it's hard to really do new stuff sometimes, because there's nothing new to really go over ever. And sometimes when there is, it's something very small. What do we do? I need a famine, like now. Like many turns ago, we needed famine. Where shall we go for famine? Green? Oh, he gets extra turn skull off it, though. I need to make sure he doesn't get brown or blue when we take this move, whatever we end up doing. I'm just going to skull distract. We'll do that. He'll poke us. Purple, not really needed. Green I need, but I can't take. Red I can't take. Blue, guess we could do something with blue. Blue to the left, or purple to the left, or purple down. Probably purple to the left. Well, that didn't really do much. We can take the skull. I kind of have to. He's going to Corvash both of them. If we could just take a green this turn, we'd be fine. The problem with that is he stuns us. And the biggest problem with that is if he stuns Gorgotha, he kills it. I kind of have to let him, though. Don't. Good, he didn't stun Gorgotha. Oh, but he kills it. Okay, well, I guess it didn't matter if he stuns it. Well, this is already going horrifically. Especially in the current position that we're in. Because this will make it a lot harder to really do anything against him. One brown will end up giving us what we need. Or a green, that works too. Okay, so we got this back up. All we really need to do now is focus up the Amnesia, throw down a famine, rebuild our team. Our score is going to be a little lower, but we're still going to get through the battle and hopefully win. I'll just have to hold the famine for as long as we possibly can, which unfortunately isn't that long, not to mention we don't have any moves we can do. Also, we have to take it now. So that did not take long at all. I almost want to use this on Silent One, but I got to secure a kill, so I'm going to go for it on, Corvash. So all we really need now is Amnesia to get up. We don't have anything that can cheat that the Inferno King can feed reds into. That won't really come into play, though. I mainly just need to make sure that we can get a solid Amnesia up. Let's see. You have a question, if you may? Sure, Anthony. What is your question? Yeah, the Soul Forge does look pretty interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna do that over. Just hope they don't price gouge us. Because it does look like they're going to be doing a lot of things where you can kind of craft stuff. But it does seem like the battles will be easy enough to win every single day. I know we only got to see like the very first battle. We didn't really get to see any of the others. But it does look like it'll be easy enough to win that it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so he has a Valkyrie. As far as the Valkyrie, I'm pretty much just going to let it poke me on the skull. I really just need to get mana off, and with mana off, that works too. We can just throw down the Famine, throw this directly onto the Silent One, and we essentially win at this point. There isn't much you can do, so all we have to do is just regain all the mana we possibly can, and move from there. So another Valkyrie. Wow, that did not take him long at all to get another Valkyrie. What do we do, though? I need to leave at least one Skull Distract available, preferably multiple. Let me try doing the one that has a chance of giving green, which we don't get. We get the little Flame Poke. I can't really take any mana other than blue, so I guess we'll deny the blue simultaneously to getting it for ourselves. And he'll take the reds, which he doesn't use, and then he'll just go and destroy that. As far as, let's see, we'll go remove the blue. How do you get the mana numbers to show in the circles? Oh, you go under Options, and then you click the button that says Show Mana Colors. It's a little cog all the way to the right when you're on the main menu. I'll go show it right after this battle. But then it shows all the mana once you click it. I advise always keeping it on. I even in some of my old tutorials used to say, or still would say, that's like the first thing you should do when you start the game. I don't know why they don't have it as default. Or actually, I do know why. The official reason as to why it's not default is they thought it would confuse newer players too much. That's the last response I've heard officially from the devs on it, but they really should make it automatic. There's no point in not having it automatic. It's something that everyone just turns on anyways. There are very, very, very few people that bother running the game without it, just because it's so convenient having it. I never run without it, and even when we had that other account when we started it, the first thing we did, turn the mana colors on. But yeah, if you go over to yeah, let me go over to it right now. Oops, I forgot to check how much lower we scored, but oh well. We know we scored slightly lower because of that, but we still scored a pretty decent score. We ended with 4. We still killed them all. But yeah, you go over to this button right here that says Settings, and then you go over to Graphics. No, actually forget where it is. The location of it changed from earlier. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Never mind. You just go into General. It's the first thing you click when you go into her. And then you click Show Puzzle Hints and make sure there's a check in the box. If there's no check, it will just show up like this. Or, oops, wait, it didn't save. That's weird. Oh, I'm clicking Puzzle Hints. This one. Sorry, Show Spell and Mana Details is the one you click. And when it's not checked, your troops look like this, with just like how you're seeing it now. But if it is checked, of course, you see it with all the numbers. And that's all you have to do to see the number there. I'd highly advise always turning that on. Unless you're excessively familiar with what the mana cost is of every single troop, it's really not worth having off. Let's see, 1156 is what it was. Okay, let me go calculate that then. 5 divided by, or 6 divided by 5. 6 divided by 5 times, oh, why don't I just put 1.2? I already know that's 1.2. 1156, and that equals 1,387. So yeah, we did do less than normal. Also, why am I in a PvP battle? I'm about to try PvPing. I do that so many times whenever I click out of the actual guild screen. There are so many times I accidentally do that. Anyways, yes, I know I'm in PvP. I caught it for once, but thank you for the reminder. I probably wouldn't have seen it, but I caught it right on time. Anyways, let's do it again. He's using all dwarfs, weirdly. I believe I had buffs the other week. I don't know why he's still using it now. He might have forgotten to switch his teams over to the other thing. Let's see. Mana cost display should be fixed. It helps with strategy. Yeah, it really should. It helps a lot in being able to determine what on earth you're doing. Also, like if you saw that mana, you'd have no clue if it was 11 out of 15 or 12 out of 15 and stuff like that. I really don't know why it's not default. It seems like something that shouldn't even be an option. I think the only reason they have it as an option is just so it doesn't clutter up the screen as much. But pretty much everyone's already used to there being numbers there. Even the thing in the corner, like the magic, even that still shows, even if that is disabled. So there's kind of no point in that. They should really just make it default and not even have a toggle for it. There's a lot of things you can toggle. That is not one you really need to. Let's see. Where do we go? Where to go? We'll go throw this on, do we even need Amnesia yet? I'm just going to throw, or you know what? I am going to throw Amnesia. I'm scared that Famine won't get full mana. And that would have set us back a little bit if we didn't get full mana there. So I'm not going to bother. We're going to, wait, he doesn't even have it traded. Why would he use it untraded? Oh no. You can't use all dwarves with that and not trade it. Oh, so this gave him yellow. You also can't give the enemy yellows. I'm just going to Moloch it. I'm not even going to bother famining that. Just so we can Gorgoltha right now. So we'll do that. Get our manas. We'll take all that mess. And now would be okay famine time. So we'll throw this on the only thing that even does damage on his team. So I probably should have done it on the mana generator. I guess it doesn't matter. Either of them would have been fine. Do we move that? No, we don't. We can move that, and that would give us some brown. Not an excessive amount. We can go throw that on brown, get all that exploded, get the extra turn, move that over, and blue. Do we even do anything with blue? We'll just move that for extra attack reduction. Goal I won't really bother with. Famine, what do we do with famine? Moloch or famine? Moloch or famine? We'll go and I guess neither, actually. We'll just go to skull. It actually does more damage because we keep gaining so much attack. So we have no need to go with either of those. Tacet, points have been changed in Guild Wars battles. Each one gives more as you progress. Yes, I know, but I rescale them to 1,300. I mean, I rescale them to a 300 rating. Is what I do. Let's see. Go sleep. I play too much. Well, we normally don't play this much in a day, but yeah, we've played for. By the end of the stream, we would have been doing this for about 10 hours today, and I might still do an Albion Online stream after this. I think the amount of time I'd be streaming in one day would be about 16 to 18 hours. It's going to be a very, very long amount of time. But yeah. Anyways, where were we? Moloch, famine, Moloch, Gorgoltha. None of these are even worth casting. I guess we just throw a blank famine at him and start killing it out. Maybe a skull right now. No, we don't have it. Just throw Gorgoltha for mana. Get the large amount of mana. And do we bother even Moloching it? Sure. Then again, we could just have Nesia kill. Is there enough skulls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, one short. I'm going to have to Moloch it. Can't let it be one short. And we'll just throw that down on yellow. Get that off the board. Skull poke. Gorgoltha again. Get that down. What else? What else? Moloch into famine. Famine to Moloch. Does that even do HP? No, it only does attack and armor, so we don't need to worry about that. We'll go and throw down the... When does Mar, if we were to just do it based on damage? Well, I guess it would be famine then. Kind of. Well, actually it would be Mar this way, because we get more boost ratio if we let him take some mana and then do the famine after. So we'll just do that. Let's do the explosion. Get that back down again. And there we go. Okay, so we'll just throw the Moloch in, I mean the famine into it, a Moloch, and then dead. We'll do that, do a Moloch, and down it goes. So there we go. Let's see, Tacet. When was the last time you've been outside of my house? The other day. I go outside plenty of times. Besides taking out the trash. Well, I go, whenever I go shopping or anything too, I have to walk, like, to the place. I don't take, like, a car or anything, I just lug it. That's why I keep shopping a lot. I normally go shopping about once every week, approximately. Mainly because I bring a very small amount, but I walk the entire amount from this shop to my house. It's only like a mile walk, it's not that far. Actually, it might even be a little less than a mile. The only reason why it feels like a little bit more, actually maybe a little bit more, I'm not quite sure. But it feels like a little bit more just because it goes by 2 major roads that take forever to get by. That's the only thing. It would technically take like 1 or 2 minutes to get there. But it takes more like 5-ish because the roads and everything. Okay, well anyways, Gorgoltha, Deep Bore, Corvash, and Famine. Basically what we're using in a kind of way, except not a Yellow Day team. So we'll just go take this out. Is this what, our 3rd battle? So this one would be right on the 300 value. Being outside is overrated. Going outside's still good. There's a nice little, like, patio place, or what are those things called? Gazebo. There's a nice little gazebo, like, right in my backyard as well. Well, not right in my backyard, there's a community one. It's kind of nice. I watch the dogs that go by and everything. Just sit there, relax. Sometimes even just lay on the bench. What are we doing? What are we doing? Where do we move? There is a excessive lack of moves. I definitely want to go yellow, though. I'm just deciding where. I'll just go for the yellow-red, which we don't get, but we'll take the single yellow. Can't take the brown now because that's going to be blocked. Yeah, I'll just move the yellow over. And the other yellow. Red Gorgoltha. Throw a Moloch and Queen. Oh, where do I live? South Carolina. Let's see. Move that over. Yeah, I'm from New Jersey, but I live in South Carolina right now. Dewy Famine. I kind of want to, but I want to aim it at, like, Corvash or something. Oh, you know what? I will aim at Gorgoltha, just to get it out the way. We'll do that. Do it on blue. I normally don't see Gorgoltha around on defense these days. Most people don't run it because of how bad it works under AI control. I probably should have kept it alive a little longer. I was just a little afraid that because I couldn't skull it, that he would end up getting a decent amount of damage against us. But I guess that doesn't really matter, since regardless, we're pretty much going to win. So we'll just throw down the Gorgoltha, let him take some mana of whatever he wants. Of course he goes for a skull. First thing he does, oh, let's go for the shiny skull. No, stop it. So he'll do that. I don't really have much to drain on this enemy team. I'm just going to have to keep poking them, even if it's not really going to do much. So we'll go poke that. Going to have to wait on the famine. We'll just throw a standard Gorgoltha, get some of our reds back, so he goes all the way back up. He'll just take all of his little things. The problem is he's getting a lot of mana right now too, because I keep draining it, and I'm expecting him to gain his mana back in order for me to do damage to him again. So it's starting to become an unfortunate cycle where he's actually gaining, or not really gaining, but he's reducing my points more than I would like him to, unfortunately. Like that as well. Oh, don't you dare get full mana. Oh, don't you dare Corvash. Don't. Luckily, he got enough mana there that I can just kill him. So I guess that worked out in the end. We'll move that down just for the mana. Throw the Gorgoltha so we can regenerate. A long time ago, you said that you were going to say, oh, what my name means? I've been meaning to do that. I just haven't really bothered. I kind of explained it already in a way. I just haven't done it in like a video kind of thing format. And how you got the name. Yeah, I'll go over that eventually. I kind of already did though, didn't I? In a way, on a stream. Probably a couple streams, I kind of went over it. I know I haven't done a video on it, I know that for sure though. Well, we'll go throw down the Moloch, fill that out. Amnesia the purple. Tacet, what made you move from New Jersey to South Carolina? There wasn't anything in particular. It was just family related things that ended up moving it. I would probably live in neither state if it was actually up to me. If I actually had the money to move to either location that wasn't any of those two places. But yeah, this is kind of where all my family is for both sides. So those are like the only two places where I generally go as far as living in states. Let's see. Is that enough damage? I think it is. We can just throw down the yeah, we can just kill it off. And there we go. Nice. Okay. So, what else do we need to go do? I think we have 2 more battles, right? 2 more. Hey, we're almost at 10,000. Oh yeah, our score is so much lower because we've been on the other account the entire day. If I go check, let's see. We did reach the event gems, right? I think we did because it was such an easy week. Yeah, we almost doubled it. I'm pretty sure some people like did 10, 50 billion times more. But yeah. So we did all that. Oh, did I remember to claim my seals for my guild? I probably forgot. Let's see. Guild Wars. Oops, that's not where I meant to go. I meant to go to seals. Oh yeah, I already claimed them all. Oh, someone even bought 1,000. Nice. I think that was Hero that ended up doing that. Let's see. Thank you, Hero. I don't even think he's here, but yeah, there he goes. Hero is the hero of the guild, saving us there. Okay, well, back to PvP. I mean, not back to PvP, back to Guild Wars. I like how I always go into Guild, then Guild Wars, even though you can just click into Guild Wars directly. Okay. Attack screen. Azoic. A Scion Wisp, Christinex Wisp. Interesting. Take that out. Let's see. Where to move, where to move. We'll go and take the yellow. Go and... well, take the blue. Oops, can't move it. Skull I should probably take because there's no counter to the Scion that I can do. It's only 4 mana though. But I kind of want to take more brown this turn. I don't know for sure. Let's see. Do we take the skull? I don't even know if we should. I kind of want to. But then we get double poked. We'll just do that. There we go, nice. Oh, wow. Good thing I didn't leave that. Wow. If I would have taken like that green or something and left that for him, that'd be so rage-inducing. That would have been horrifically bad if he would have gotten that. Good thing we went for it. Okay, he has Scion though, so that kind of defeated the whole purpose of what we did. If he truly defeats us with what he's using, it's actually not that bad of a team, but that'd still be sad. Let's see. He drains us. Okay, now we kind of have to bait him out because we don't have anything else we can do. So we'll take the purple. Nice. A lot of extra turns off the top. We almost have famine, surprisingly. If we could get that off, that'd be great. The only problem is we can only get it up by green, and there's not enough green on the board anymore. And I can't take brown anymore. We'll just have to take the purple. So he'll do that. Now I can take brown, but we don't really have a need to because we have such a little mana on it. We'd be better off just taking blue or yellow. Or actually green would be the best. Is there any easy way that we can do green? Green Surge. Is that enough mana? Yes, it is. It's exactly enough. Green Surge, go! No! What is this madness? That's not good. What do we do for follow-up? Yeah, Spirit Fox is very, very annoying. He gets mana really quickly, but everything after that can be a little hard sometimes. I think we take the skull and try for a green, or we take the red and try for a green, or the blue and try for a green. Whatever we do, we have to try for a green is the bottom line. We didn't get it, nor would that have. So neither of them actually would have given us green. He has a lot of damage right now, and I have no way to really work around that damage. I could take the red and skull distract again. And that would give us a bunch of browns to use. Oh, wait, no, it won't. Oops, that moved a little differently. No, KrissTigger. Okay, that's fine. He's getting a lot of damage on us, which is actually pretty bad. What else? What else? We need... Blue we don't need. Yellow into a red surge would work. Because we get green out of it, too. And that green could be an extra turn. Let's do that, I think. Unless there's an extra turn already here. No. If there was a purple right there, that'd be the perfect move. We'll take that, move that down, move that down. Didn't get the extra turn. He'll just Wisp us twice. No! One died, as long as we don't lose Amnesia, though. Oh, he better not mana drain. Okay, that's fine. That's a fine mana drain. We're safe, kind of. Not really. Let me get rid of Scion already before something drastic happens. Or do we get rid of KrissTigger? I don't even know who's the biggest threat. Let me get rid of Scion. I almost guaranteed that will be the biggest threat. So now he doesn't have any mana drain, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. What we do need to worry about is getting mana onto our Amnesia, which requires a purple or a blue. Neither are available. So we're going to have to try to move something in order to get it off of a gem drop. I guess we take yellow down into a blue. The only problem with that is KrissTigger will take the blue. I can move this down. That'll give one chance for blues. Then it goes down again and we'll have a slight other chance for blues. Nope. Okay. Well, that didn't work. We can skull distract though, so we'll do that. Put the skull there. Throw down the Amnesia. Do that on green. And we'll get all that down. Throw down the Gorgolfa. And no, don't you dare. Famine! Come back. Oh, I think we just lost. Ouch. That Wisp KrissTigger is stronger than it looks. Okay, we can still win. Barely. Amnesia is still alive. That's the main thing we need. We could solo this entire battle with just Amnesia if we had to. How is he getting so much turn? There we go. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. Please give us alignment. Please, why do we not have it? Oh, we have it. There we go. Inferno King, go. One dead. One less wisp. One less unit to have to worry about. There. Move that up. Good, good. Double hit. Take the purple. What else? What else? I think we just explode the board at this point for another Inferno King. Go, Inferno King. There we go. We got another one. Extra turn as well. Perfect. Alignment as well. Wow, it's just snowballing like crazy. The comeback. It's pure comeback. And this is why you use Amnesia in Guild Wars. It truly can solo if you get it just right. It sometimes doesn't go this well, particularly if they have mana generators. Once you neutralize the mana generator, Amnesia can just like solo and snowball like crazy. It just becomes Amnesia with 3 Inferno Kings and then you win. And speaking of win, there we go. And that's match. Sweet. So that worked out. What does the level at the guild next to the member summary mean? What number are you referring to? Let's see. What number are you referring to? Let me reread that. What does the level at the guild next to the member summary mean? Let's see. Roster, member, what, this number? That's what level they are. This is their hero level. That means my hero is level 1,130 or 63. Mr. Wilson is 797. Tiger's 646. Tech9 is the highest level in the game. And yeah, is that the number you're referring to? That's just the hero level. It's just that level. Like, see, 1163. And if we go over to guild and check our own, ours will also be 1663. This is whatever your hero level is. I don't know if that's the number you're referring to. Oh, the guild level thing. Oh, that's basically irrelevant. Are you talking about this? The thing that says level 1465, 26 out of 50? This is basically an irrelevant part of the game, almost like trophies. What this does is at certain segments, it allows you to set more people as higher ranks. There is no difference in setting someone higher in a rank than lower. Some people have different policies. The only thing that's different is these, not the announcement, is the privileges that they get. Let's see, where are the privilege screen? I don't even remember. There's a privilege screen somewhere in here. Let's see, if I go out, tasks, there. Here's the privilege screen. And this is what each rank can do. If you're the guild leader, you can do all these things. If you're only the wormling, you can only contribute gold. If you are like a Drake Lord, the third mid-range, you can only do announcements and invite players. And it's just kind of restrictions to make sure that everyone doesn't do everything. In my guild, pretty much everyone can do everything because it doesn't really matter. All I do is once they reach level 1000, I add them to the final one. So there's only like 3 people, I think, in my guild. Or actually, oh no, several people. Wait, did someone else make them all Dragon Princes? When did I do that? I thought I never upgraded these other people. Oh well, what does it matter? But anyways, yeah, those are basically irrelevant numbers for irrelevant things. But what it does do, like I mentioned, is it allows you to put more people in each rank, which is kind of irrelevant. But as you can see, it exponentially goes up like crazy. There's not even that many people that can possibly go in. We could put 1,474 people as a wormling, though of course the max amount of people you can ever have in a guild is 30. The other thing that this leveling thing does, when you're first starting out in the game, it used to do 2 things. Back in the day, it used to determine the tasks that you got, but it doesn't do that anymore. The other thing that it still does, though, is it determines how many people you can have in your guild. Though I think about by a level 50 or so, I forget exactly which, by like level 50 or 100 for your guild level, you can have 30 members. I forget specifically, but by then you can just fill up your entire thing. And by that point, level is literally irrelevant for your guild. And the thing that you get leveling from is just from completing tasks. And you pretty much get it really quickly as far as all the leveling that you need. Oops, where am I going? Let's go back to Guild Wars. It's kind of a relevant part of this game that used to be relevant that after they made so many changes to the guild system has become dead. Interesting. A similar team to what we just faced, except weaker, I guess. I don't even know what to make of that team. I've never seen that combo before. Dwarven Gate, Spirit Fox, Christine X Dwarven Gate. Let's not underestimate this one. I do have to say, this one does look weaker than Double Wisp, though. Double Wisp, I think, would have been stronger. The Scion Double Wisp with the Christine X. Dwarven Gate, I don't know, it might be annoying initially with the barriers, but it's not going to win. Whereas the other team was annoying and it could win. Anyways, let's do our final battle and see how that goes. You're level 1 higher than the guild right now. Get wrecked. I know, you mentioned that earlier, that you were the same level of the guild. That's pretty insane. Are you still grinding levels? Are you seriously still grinding levels too? You're almost like 100 levels beyond the second place person right now. What are you doing? Just constantly spamming explore? I don't really know anything higher than that. Like, put your difficulty on Warlord 2 and doing like the Divining Fields challenge or something? Is that all you're doing constantly? That's the only thing I could think of that would power level you that much. I'm not aware of anything that you can do it quicker than that. It's about 2.5 wins per minute. Plus you get 50% additional EXP per battle. And of course, if you're winning in Guild Wars, you get additional 100% as well. You know, it would almost be strategic if you truly wanted to be an excessively high level to stay in Bracket 2. Because in Bracket 2, this guild could consistently always beat out every single guild. Most of the time. So far, I think we had about 20,000 gap on most. But that's just because we're so used to being in Bracket 1. Tacet, thank you for the great hint. You have so many questions that you could take up your whole live stream. Oh, no problem, and feel free to ask them if you want. We'll be here for as many questions as you need, pretty much. But yeah, if you have the questions, feel free to ask. Also, thank you, Drothy, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. Let's see. Also, Salty did say that we are not in trouble for doing the stream that we did earlier, though she said many other words, which were probably condoning what I said. I'm not going to go over it, though, because it is a private message, and of course, all that, but she did end up replying on the forum. Just figured I'd mention it. Obviously, she was on the stream. It's like, what on earth are you doing? In not so many words. Anyways, let's see. What do we need to do here? We need to drain that. Yeah, this is going to be a really easy battle from this point. I almost forgot this is even Guild Wars. I thought this was a PvP battle for a moment. Let's see. What do we need to do? We need to go and move the yellow up, move the brown. Also, for whoever mentioned the Albion Online stream after this, I believe Maximuse. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing Albion Online today. Maybe another day. Yeah. After 10 hours of streaming, that's a bit much. I'm not one of those kind of people that can go for like 12 or 16 hours every day. Generally 8's about the most I ever do. And we're already like way beyond that. I don't mind though. We had a lot of fun today. If you didn't check the previous stream earlier, once I uploaded, it probably won't be uploaded till sometime tomorrow or late tonight. Definitely check it out. It was honestly probably the best stream we've ever done in the history of all the streams we've done. Let's move that over. Definitely far up there. We'll go and throw that down. Oh, I should have thrown Famine first. That was a fail. I would have gotten more damage quicker if I would have. Oh, well, it's not going to matter. It's one Fortress Gate or Dwarven Gate, whatever it's called. Whatever I do, there's no chance he's going to win. So, yep, that's GG for today. The only thing I did was reduce my points slightly more than I could have, but oh well. It'll still work out. No Albion Online? No! But yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure you understand after all that. About 99% of the time I've been awake today, I've been streaming. Because, like, the few minutes after I woke up, I started, and we haven't stopped since. Other than, like, this short, like, 5-minute in between the two streams. You're trying to figure out how to get the large numbers of life and armor to compete against Guild War matches. Like, some are 300 points ahead of me. 300 life points? That should not be happening. 300 life. Also, Arcane traits done randomly. Stardew Valley stream tomorrow? Yes, we're still doing the Stardew Valley stream tomorrow. From 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time at noon until about like 5 or 6. Yes, we are still doing Stardew Valley tomorrow for about 5 to 6 hours. We're still doing that. And of course, our normal 8 p.m. stream every night. Anthony, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. No value should ever be that high on HP. Unless you accidentally have Warlord 4 difficulty on. That's the only time I could possibly think. Make sure your difficulty isn't on Warlord 4. Make sure it's on normal. But other than that, if you're wondering how to get more HP, the biggest things that give you more HP are all the HP kingdoms. If you check a kingdom, click on kingdom, and of course I pick one that's not HP. Which one was HP? I can't even remember. I think Zhejian was an HP kingdom. If we click on kingdom, all the HP kingdoms, there's 2 ways that you can get extra HP from them. One is from leveling it. This costs about 130,000 gold, approximately. I really need to memorize that number. Somewhere around 130,000 to be able to max from level 1 when you buy it all the way up to level 10. And this ends up giving you 10% tribute chance, 10 extra gem mastery for whatever that color is, and it gives you +1 to whatever the kingdom skill is, and this one happens to be HP, and there are plenty of HP kingdoms around. All you have to do is just check around, click on a kingdom, click kingdom, then go level the HP ones to level 10. That's one way you get HP. Another way is similar to that, but it takes a little bit longer. You go to the kingdom page, and you go over to power level. Once you get 5 gold stars, you get 1 additional stat of whatever the kingdom stat is, and of course, similarly, if it's an HP stat, then you get twice as much HP, which is why mine say +2. and that means every single battle I ever do anywhere, other than arena, I end up getting +2 additional HP. And this applies, like I said, everywhere except arena, and as soon as you get it, you permanently have it forever. It's a little bit hard. You get it mainly just from upgrading troops, or obtaining troops, getting traits on those troops from the... It's based on... it's based on the troops within the kingdom. And you got to get actual troops within the kingdom, get traits on the troops within the kingdom, and get levels of troops within the kingdom. And all those will count as points. If I'm not mistaken, it's 500, 25, and 10 prior to having 10 troops, which is everything prior to 5 gold stars, so you don't need to worry about that. But yeah, I believe it's 50, 25, 10, if I'm not mistaken, for the point system. You'll see mine slightly off, but mainly because the scoring system changes slightly once you hit over 10 troops total for the point system. But anyways, I did a video on that earlier, the ones on Kingdom Stars. That probably goes over in way more depth than what I'm doing now. It was posted about 3 weeks ago. I could also post it now. How do you earn the stars? Let me go get the video for that. I kind of just explained it now, but I did a specific video covering that in extreme depth, which will do it much better than I could ever do it right now, trying to do it off the top of my head. But let me go get the video real quick. Let's see. It's buried in all my videos. I could probably just control find it, but this works too. Where is it? Okay, I'm just about to control find it. Let me see. Let's go over to my channel. It'd be a lot quicker. Actually, search for videos. I can just type in Kingdom Stars. Kingdom Stars, search for that, and it should be the only one that even pops up. There it is. Yep, it's the first one that even pops up. Wow, the video has 0 dislikes. Don't any of you dare dislike it. No, I'm actually surprised. Normally videos that get that many views don't get, or we'll just get those random stray people that just like bother to dislike it for no reason. But yeah, that video right there, I believe that's the correct link. But that video right there goes over in depth everything you'll ever need to know about Kingdom Stars in the fullest depth that I've ever done. Oops, did I post the wrong link? Oops. I think that's the right link. Fail. My bad. I think I just did the wrong link. I did the right video, but the wrong link to the page. That link right there. Sorry. That one. That one works. The most recent one I posted should work. But yeah, that goes over all over Kingdom Stars as in-depth as I've ever covered it. Oh yeah, use Valkyrie for souls. Basically, any soul farming troop is always really good to use. You should pretty much always be using a soul farming troop on your team. Very rarely would you not, and that's mainly when you're first starting and soul farming troops do almost nothing. Like, for example, on the stream we were doing earlier, many of you noticed I wasn't using Valkyrie for most of the time. We did occasionally, but the main reason is Valkyrie, without magic kingdoms and without levels on her, does very little soul gains, to the point you're better off just slotting something else in most instances. But, you needs to sleep, dude. Yeah, I will be sleeping soon. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions before I do head off for the night? Of course, Stardew Valley stream from noon till about 6 tomorrow. Noon Eastern Standard Time. That's 15 hours from now, for any of you that don't know exactly when that is, in your time zone. So 15 hours from now, we'll do Stardew Valley. Every night we'll be doing 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Gems of War streams. Hello, Antonio! But yeah, anyone have any last minute questions before we end out for today? And the stream we had up later, I'll be posting that probably later tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on when it uploads. It was 9 hours long, so it could take a little while before it renders. Actually, this video that we're doing right now will probably be up before that thing's even up. But yeah, any other questions? Any other things? Otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you, Antonio. Glad you appreciate it. Yeah, and if you guys ever have video ideas that you want me to do, feel free to leave them too. I do try getting around to as many as I possibly can, particularly to core mechanics of the game. But anyways, thank you all so much for joining us today. We've been on for, gosh, 10 hours now. Whoever wanted a 12-hour stream, I hope they were around today, because that's about as close as we're ever going to get. 10 hours of Gems of War straight with basically no break. We even ate dinner / lunch on stream. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Had a lot of fun with everything. Hope you all enjoyed. Was a blast. Thank you all so much for joining us, and have a great rest of your weekend. See you all later, and see you all tomorrow night. Goodbye.